Nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Buzzards franchise here at number 4. Last episode, we took on the Platypi and lost a rather bad game, 12-7. We fell behind 9-0 after the first 2 innings. Managed to fight our way back somewhat into the game, and then we just gave up some more insurance runs late due to a tired bullpen, but by that point the game was pretty much lost. With that loss, we now drop below 500, and we enter into a 2-game road stretch here against some division rivals. We'll be taking on the Jacks here in today's episode. Jacks, of course, in second place in the division. They are a half game out of first. They come in at 7-4, and we come in at 5-6. We faced the Jacks twice already this year. We split the opening day doubleheader with them. On the mound for them will be their fourth pitcher, Barry Ozone, who's 1-0, a 3 ERA, and a 1.33 whip. And for us, it is mostly healed up Trey Mondo, 0-1 with a 4.91 ERA and a 1.36 whip. Still feeling some after effects of that line drive he took to the face his last start. Lineup for today's game looks like this. Butcher will lead off at first base. Swiner in left will bat second. Warner moves over to center field for the tense Winkelson. He's locked in batting third. Batting fourth at third base, Daugherty. She's locked in as well. Batting fifth back in lineup, catcher Bern Oliver. Batting sixth, shortstop Ian Fielder. Batting seventh, right fielder Carter Mahoney, getting the start today because of Winkelson and Worrymore. Batting eighth, second baseman Nathaniel Hurls. And batting ninth, the pitcher Trey Mondo. Let's get it on. Whew, okay. Alrighty, so Jack's looking to keep pace with the Crocodiles here in the division, who we coincidentally play the next game after this one, so there's that to be set up. But Jack's looking to tie at 8-4 at the top of the line, at the top of the division with a win today. Right now, it is looking like a two-team race so far, as the Overdogs are falling out of the race, and we have also fallen out of the race a tiny bit as well. But if we win, we can put our names right back in the hunt. Butcher, Swiner, and Wormer will be up first here against the veteran Ozone, entering his 4th year here in the league. Butcher leading off, rookie hitting .304 with 1 RBI on the year. Still no home runs for the first baseman. Here's a look at Ozone's numbers in his 2 starts this year. Barry is 1-0. He's got a 3 ERA and a 1.33 whip. He's given up 4 earned runs in 12 innings, so an average of 6 innings a start and only 2 runs given up per game. 9 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. He's walked 7 and struck out 5. Batting average against right now at .205 on the year. Butcher ready, here we go. Fastball high from Ozone, we're underway. Fastball inside, 2-0. Curveball middle in, grounded in to hold a short. Nice diving play by Jackson to make the stop. He'll get it there, just late. It's an infield single for the rookie Butcher to lead off the game. And that'll bring up left fielder Buck Swiner, hitting .304 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Big Country hit his first homer of the season last episode in that loss to the Platypi. One of the 3 people to homer last game. Fastball high there, ball 1. Screwball away is in there for a strike, called away, 1-1. Fastball up, hitting the hole, past the diving third baseman in the left. That is a base hit. Quickly, first 2 batters on here in the game for the Buzzards. That is going to bring up locked-in center fielder Spool Worrymore. Rookie also homered last game. He's hitting .310. 4 homers on the year and 10 RBIs. Striking there on the heater, 0-1. Outside heater misses, 1-1. Fastball up line to second, but it's right at Buffler, who's holding the runner, 1 out. Thankfully, both runners get back in time. That'll bring in the locked-up third baseman, Miriam Daugherty. She also homered last game, hitting .300 with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. Curveball inside, drifting from Ozone, ball 1. That curveball's high this time, 2-0. Screwball away is fouled off by Daugherty, 2-1. Screwball middle of the plate, Daugherty crushes it right center field. She got a good swing on it. It is in the nest as it lands in the Jacks bullpen. Ozone hung a screwball down the middle, and Daugherty capitalized. She now takes the team lead in home runs. Number 5 on the year for the third baseman. Quickly a 3-0 Buzzards advantage. Next up is catcher Bern Oliver, hitting .294 with 4 RBIs on the year. Back in the starting. Ozone now tense after the that fastball is low, ball 1. Fastball high, check swing, 2-0. Curveball's inside, 3-0 to Oliver. Curveball middle in, misses inside, ball 4, and that is a 4-pitch walk. Oliver reaches, and that'll extend up, bring up Ian Fielder, the shortstop, batting 6 today. He's hitting .286, 1 RBI in the year for Ian. Curveball down at the knees, ripped up the third baseline. That is a fair ball as it gets past the diving Yamamoto. First and second now with 1 down. Buzzards keeping their foot on the gas here, and that'll bring up right fielder Carter Mahoney, getting his second start of the season. 200 average on the year with an RBI for Carter. Fastball inside, ball 1. Screwball down and in is a strike called at the knees, 1-1. Chased the fastball outside, 1-2, the count to Carter. Fastball down the way, that's going to bloop into right center field. That'll be down for a base hit. Coming around third, and the run will score here as Oliver comes in easily. Runner to third. It's an RBI single for Carter Mahoney, his second RBI of the season, and it is now 4-0 Buzzards, and that'll bring up Nathaniel Hurls, the second baseman. Powerful's right-hander active for Fiore in the starting lineup today, batting 200. No homers or RBIs yet on the year for him. Sophomore player takes a strike down and in, 0-1. That one is high, 1-1. Fastball's low, 2-1 the count. Check swing outside, good pitch from Ozone, 2-2. Fastball up line past the shortstop. That's the first RBI of the year for Nathaniel Hurls. Trotting in is Fielder. It is 5-0 Buzzards. Breaking it open here early on Ozone. That'll bring up the pitcher, Trey Mondo. Hitless on the air, looking for his first hit. And Ozone is quickly rattled. So that, I believe, is the 5th hit we've hit. 6th hit this inning, and we've also drawn a walk. Curveball at the knees. Mondo skies it down the left field line. That's going to stay fair and be caught by Trips for the second out. That'll bring Butcher back up as we batted around here. Butcher singled to start the game and then scored on the home run by Daugherty. Fastball at the knees. Butcher rips it to left field, but that liner goes right to Trips. Makes the catch, and that finally ends the inning. But 10 batters come to the inning, come up to the plate in the inning. 5 runs score for the Buzzards, and we jump out early today instead of the other way around. It's a nice feeling when you do this. Top of the lineup up for the Jacks here, Yamamoto, Buffler, and Jackson. Leading off is third baseman Yo-Yo Yamamoto. Batting .289 in the year with an RBI against the injured Mondo. Still not fully healed up from his last start. In that start, Mondo did take the loss and a live drive to the face for his troubles. 4.91 ERA and a 1.36 whip. He's given up 6 earned runs in 11 innings pitched, so an average of 5 1/3, 5 2/3 a start. 14 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. He's walked a batter and struck out 8. Batting average against right now is .298 on the year for Trey. First pitch to Yamamoto is a fastball up high, ball 1. Here's the lineup for the Jacks today. After Yamamoto, it is the second baseman Huffley Buffler. Then it's the shortstop Juice Jackson. Batting fourth is first baseman Grunt Manley. Batting fifth in left field, the 10/Trips. Batting sixth, locked in center field, Man and Moon. Batting seventh, locked in catcher, Tough Lift. Batting eighth, right fielder Seymour Sox. And batting ninth, the pitcher Barry Ozone. Next pitch, a curveball that hangs. That's fouled off by Yamamoto. 0-1. Or 1-1. Cutter down in the way is outside. 2-1. Change it down and in is inside as well. 3-1 the count here for Mondo. Forcing her away. That's fouled off. Full count now. Game inactive for Mondo here. Slider up and in. Fouled off. Still a full count. Cutter down and in. Check swing strike 3 called on the corner. First punch out for Trey. That'll bring up the second baseman Huffley Buffler, hitting .250 with 5 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. First pitch slider away is outside and just low, ball 1. Fastball down, low, 2-0. Ball away, outside, 3-0 as Trey's falling behind here. Cutter at the knees is a strike, 3-1. Change up. Grounded up the middle, that is a base hit as it goes right through Mondo's legs. Base hit for Buffler. 1 on and 1 down here for Juice Jackson, the shortstop, in the 3-hole today, hitting .324, 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the season. First pitch to him, change up down and in. That is a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Cutter up and away, check swing strike, quickly 0-2. Curveball away, in the dirt, good block there by Oliver, 1-2 the count. Slider down and away, swung through it, strike 3. 2 punch-outs now for Mondo today, 2 down. That'll bring up Grunt Manley, the first baseman, hitting .233. 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the season. Solid RBI total for Manley here on the year, but average is not there as that changeup is inside. Ball 1. Fastball away is fouled off, 1-1. Curveball up and away, that's lined to short. Fielder dives, past him into left center field. Good effort, but it gets through. Warmer gets it in, but the runner will reach third. First and third with 2 down. That'll bring up left fielder / Trips, hitting .302 on the year with 2 RBIs. He's currently tense, but he does have contact for his right-hander here to help him out against Mondo as he looks to drive in a run to get the Jacks back into the scoring. And back into the game at hand. Curveball in the dirt, ball 1 for Mondo. Four-seamer is low as well, 2-0. Change inside, strike called at the knees, 2-1. Slider up and away, strike called, it's 2-2. Cutter up and in, line back to Mondo, who reacts in time to make the catch and saves his head. He's learned from what happened in the last game from Ruby Green. That quick reflexes there will end the inning with the Jacks not scoring. To the second, Hearted lineup leading off, Swiner, Worrymore, Doherty, and Oliver. Swiner leads off. He also singled his first time up and scored on Doherty's home run in the first inning. Ozone back to tense Meljo after getting out of the jam. Fastball low, ball 1. Curveball's inside as Swiner has to back off the plate, 2-0. Curveball down and in is chopped the second. Buffer to his left to make the stop, 1 down. Next up, Worrymore, center fielder 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. No longer locked in. Fastball inside, ball 1. Low heater, 2-0. Fastball away, Worrymore crushes it to center field. He hits it pretty well, but that's the deepest part of the ballpark. Moon makes the catch, 2 down. Next up, Doherty. She hit the 3-run homer back in the first inning on a hanging screwball. Looking to extend her good hitting here. She's still locked in. Fastball up and in is a called strike, going 1. High heat, 1-1. Curveball's inside as Doherty also backs away from the plate. Ozone getting wild here, 2-1. Fastball inside, 3-1. Fastball down and in. Doherty skies it to center field. This should be an easy catch for Moon, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 2, we're still up 5-0 though. Moon, Lift, and Sox 2 up. There's center fielder Man and Moon, who's locked in, hitting 172 on the year with 3 RBIs. First pitch fastball is low for Mondo, ball 1. Changeup up, that's high as well, 2-0. Slider down and in is low as well, as Mondo's behind 3-0 again. Cutter middle away in there for a strike, 3-1. Curveball at the knees, Moon rips it up the first base line. That is a fair ball as it gets past the diving Butcher, heading to the corner. Mahoney cuts it off, gets it in quickly, but Moon is going to have a double thanks to his speed. He's in scoring position to start the inning, and that'll bring up Tough Lift, the catcher, who's also locked in, hitting .281. 2 homers and 5 RBIs for the 4th-year vet. First pitch curveball away, in the dirt. Good block by Oliver, ball 1. Four-seamer middle in there for a strike, 3-1, 1-1 the count, Jesus. Cutter up, Lift rips it to center field on the line. Worrymore back a few steps to make the catch for the first out. Runner tagging for third. Good throw is just late. 1 down with the RBI chance for Seymour Sox, hitting .333. 3 RBIs on the year for the right fielder. 1 out, runner at third. First pitch changeup inside is a strike called, 0-1. Slider up and away, that's fouled back by Sox, 0-2 the count. Four-seamer up, breaks the bat, and he fouls it out of play as he needs some new lumber. 0-2 the count. Well, down the way. Good sliding catch by Hurls to make the catch. Did not think he was going to catch that. Nice reactions by the second baseman. 2 down. Runner holds at third. That'll bring up the pitcher Ozone, who's tense, but he is batting .400 on the season, so 2 for 5 on the year. First pitch cutter down and in. That's a strike. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Ozone swings through it. 0-2 the count. Change it down in the weight. Low and outside. 1-2 the count. Slider up and away. Popped up. Shallow right. Mahoney coming on. Will make the catch, and that ends the inning as Mondo strands the runner at third after the leadoff double. To the third, it's still 5-0. Oliver, Fielder, and Mahoney do up. Vern Oliver leading off. Catcher walked his first time at the plate and then scored later in the inning. Curveball in there on the middle third. 0-1. Fastball up is fouled off by Oliver. 0-2 the count. High heat. 1-2 the count. Curveball's low in the dirt. 2-2. Curveball at the knees. Oliver cracks at the left center field. I think he just missed it, though. Going over his moon. He'll make the catch in front of the warning track. 1 out. Fielder up next. Ian singled his first time up and then also scored later in the first inning. He's 1 for 1 today. Fastball middle of the plate. Line to right center, and that is down for a base hit. As Fielder has his second single today. He's 2 for 2. Puts him on with 1 down, and that'll bring up right fielder Carter Mahoney. He singled in a run his first time up, now batting 2 for 6 on the season. This might be Mahoney's first start of the year, actually. I think he's only pinch hit. Tough life. Strike down and in on the heat, 0-1. Outside heater, 1-1. High two-seamer misses, 2-1. Curveball up and in. Mahoney misses it, and that's skied to left center. Easy play for trips. 2 down. He's going to bring up Nathaniel Hurls. Second baseman singled in a run his first time up. That was his first RBI of the season. Now batting 2 for 8 on the year. Curveball at the knees. Skied to right center field. That is going to hang up for Moon to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Had that gotten down, we might be talking about another run. Bottom 3, we're still up 5, though. Yamamoto, Buffler, and Jackson do up as it's the top of the Jackson lineup. Leading off is Yamamoto. He struck out looking his first time up. He's currently 10th, so for 1 today. First pitch slider inside. In there for a strike. Good pitch from Trey, 0-1. Four-seamer down and away. That's ripped to right field. That's in for a base hit. Yamamoto has his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. Brings up Buffler. He singled his first time up and then was stranded on the base paths. First pitch cutter up and away. Outside from Mondo. Ball 1. Four-seamer inside. Misses. 2-0. Curveball middle away. That's lined to left center field. That's going to be in the gap, and that's going to get all the way to the wall. Swiner will get it in. Runners at first and third after the single. Still nobody out in the inning, and that'll bring up Juice Jackson. Shortstop struck out swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Big RBI chance for JJ. Pitch four-seamer up and in. That's inside and high. Ball 1. Ball down in the way. In the dirt. 2-0. Change it down. Low again. 3-0. Cutter up and away. Outside. Ball 4. First walk from Mondo, and bases are loaded here with none down for Grunt Manley, who has RBI man active now. He singled his first time up. He is 1 for 1. First pitch change up down and in is going to miss inside for Mondo. Ball 1. Cutter low. Taken 2-0. Ball up and away. Strike in there as it floats. 2-1. Four-seamer at the knees. Strike called. 2-2. K-Man versus Tough Out now and RBI Man. This is a battle in Manly's favor. Can he convert, though? Change up and in. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Slider down and in. Ooh, hold up on the check swing. Full count. Four-seamer away. Check swing outside. Ball 4, and Mondo's going to walk in a run. Base is still loaded. It's now 5-1 Jacks. That'll bring up Trips 0 for 1. Just missed outside with that fastball. First pitch changeup at the knees. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off by Trips, 0-2. Came in active for Mondo. Slider down and in. Misses inside, 1-2. Cutter up and away. High, 2-2. Ball away. Fouled off out of reach of the diving Butcher. Still 2-2. Four-seamer down and in. Line to third. Doherty dives. Cuts it off. She will get the out at third as she flips it to Mondo, but the run will score. It's 5-2. RBI there for Trips, and that'll bring up Moon. 1-for-1 today with the double. Looking to break it open as he's locked in still. Four-seamer away. Outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in. That's grounded to second. Hurls charges. Flips the second. 1. Fielder to first. Rushed it. Dropped by Butcher. Runner thought about coming home, but did not get far enough away. E6 on the throw, but the runner is out at second. 2 down. Next up is Lift. 0-for-1. No error, actually. That was a rush throw because of the speed of Moon. So no error on the throw, but runners at the corners. 2 down for Lift, who singled his first time up. Cutter up and in. Backs him off the plate. Ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way. That's driven to right field. Hit pretty well. Mahoney to the fence. Leaps. Oh, he just was to the right of the ball. That 3-run homer ties the game at 5 as Lift finds the first row of seats. Third of the year for Tough. There goes the 5-run advantage. Sox up next. He's 0-for-1 as Mondo's now tense. Curveball at the knees. Strike called for Sox. 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. That's skied to right field. Mahoney over to his left. He'll get there to make the catch to end the inning. Let the Jacks get 5. We're all tied to the 4th. Mondo to lead off, followed by Butcher and Swiner. I think Trey's got one more inning left in him, so we'll let him hit. Currently tense. Flew out to left field his first time up. Fastball down and in is chopped to short. Jackson the first. 1 down. Butcher up next. 1-for-2 with a single. Lined out to left fielder second time up in the first inning. Fastball up and in, misses inside. Ball 1. Fastball up and in, bloop to left center field and shallow. That is going to get down. Nice diving catch by Jackson. 2 outs. Swiner up next. 1-for-2 with a single. Grounded out to second last time up. Fastball low. Ball 1. Those are no longer tense. Fastball inside. 2-0. Fastball middle in a strike. 2-1. Fastball at the knees, line through the middle. Base hit for Swiners. That's a seeing eye single that dies in shallow center. He's 2 out single, locks him in, and that keeps him alive for Warriemore, who's 0-for-2. Ozone tense again. Bad jumps active for Swiner there as that fastball's up and in for a strike. 0-1. Curveball's outside. 1-1 to Spool. Screwball middle of the plate, skied to left center field. He just missed it. That was a hanger. Moon makes the catch in the gap, and that ends the inning. Bottom 4, we're still tied at 5. Ozone, Yamamoto, and Buffler do up. There's Ozone, 0-for-1 today. Fastball down at the knees, chopped to the mound. Mondo bare hands fires the first. 1 out. Yamamoto up next. He singled last time up. He's also struck out looking. He's 1-for-2 today. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt. Ball 1. Change of middle in, inside. 2-0. Forcing the middle away. Line to right center field. Mahoney back to the fence. Makes the catch in front of the wall. 2 outs. Next up, Buffler. 2-for-2 today with 2 singles. Slider down. Line to third. Doherty leaps past her into left. That's base hit. Third hit for Buffler today. He's locked in, and that keeps the inning alive for Jackson, who's 0-for-1 with a walk. Forcing down and misses inside and low. Ball 1. Change up low and in. Strike called. 1-1. Slider middle of the plate, lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back 2-out singles keep getting alive for Manley, who's locked in again. walked last time up. He's also walked in. He's walked driving in a run, and he singled earlier. RBI man active again for Manly. Curveball down and in is in the dirt. Ball one. He's ripped foul. 1-1. Up and away. Chased outside. 1-2. Tough out versus K-Man now. Slider down the way. Check swing low. 2-2. Cutter up. Line to center. We're retreating back to the warning track. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. As Mondo puts a 0 on the board to the 5th. We're still tied at 5. Doherty, Oliver, and Fielder due up for the Buzzards. It's the middle of the lineup. Doherty leading off. Well, last time up, she's also hit a 3-run homer. She's 1 for 2 today. Fastball away, ball 1. Chased late on the heater, 1-1. Fastball middle in. Doherty crushes that to right field. That is going to be long gone into the nest. First career multi-home run game for Miriam Doherty. That's her 6th homer of the season. It is now 6-5 as she's driven in 4 of our 6 runs. Gotta bring up Oliver. He's 0 for 1. Blew out last time up. He's also walked today. Ozone done after 4+ innings. Coming out the bullpen, right-hander Elaine Munstar. Elaine on the season is 1-0. She has a 2 ERA and a 1.22 WHIP. 2 earned runs given up in her 8 appearances, totaling 9 innings, 9 hits surrendered, 1 of them a homer. She's hit a batter, walked 2, and struck out 8. Batting average against .257. Facing Oliver. Struck at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Fastball up, fouled off, 0-2. Curveball at the knees. Oliver turns on it, rips it deep left field. That's hit pretty well. Back to the fences, trips. He'll drop it. It's going to be an E7 as he should have caught that. Turns into a double. No hit for Oliver, but it is a 2-base error. Next, the fielder, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Runner in scoring position here. Fastball at the knees. Fielder skies it down the right field line into the corner. Hang up for Sox, though, who makes the catch. 1 out. Now to bring up Mahoney, 1 for 2. RBS single his first time up. Flew out last time up. Fastball banana strike, 0-1. Chased fastball high, 0-2. Fastball up. Mahoney skies at right center field. Hit pretty well. Moon to the fence in right center. Makes the catch for the 2nd out as the runner tags. Oliver will get the 3rd on the play. He's now 90 feet away as that'll bring up Hurls. RBS singles first time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Fastball down and in. Grounded at the middle. Diving his buffer to his right to make the stop. He'll get there to first in time to end the inning. Buzzards still get the lead back on the home run by Doherty. Her 2nd of the game, making it her first multi-career home run game. Bottom 5. It's a 1-run game. Trips, Moon, and Lift due up. Trips 0 for 2 with an RBI. Mondo's going to start the inning. We'll see if he can get through it. I doubt it, but we're going to try. First pitch, change it down and in. Grounded up the middle. Fielder dives, knocks it down. And that's going to be an infield single for Trips to make up for his error. Moon 1 for 2 with the double today. Just forcing it down and away. Line to short over the leaping fielder's glove into left center field, and that's going to get to the gap all the way to the wall. It's going to be a tie game as Trips can score easily on the double. It is now 6-6. And that's going to do it for Mondo. Lift due up next, 1 for 2, 3-run homer last time up. Mondo done, 4+ innings of work. He gives up 10 hits, 2 walks, 6 earned runs. Runner at 2nd's his responsibility. He strikes out 2 batters. Not a great day for Trey. Coming out of the bullpen is going to be Marshall Cuevas, the rookie. He'll be the first man out of the pen today. Marshall 1-0. He has a 2.45 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP. 5 appearances on the year for the Rook. 2 earned runs, 7 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 2 walks, and he has struck out 2. Batting average against .241 on the year for Marshall. First pitch from the rookie is a fastball at the knees. That's ripped foul by Lift as he was early, 0-1. Change away, outside, 1-1. Slider away. Strike called. 1-2. Seamer up and in. High. 2-2. Seamer up and away. Fouled off. Still 2-2. Down and in. Runner goes. Chased it low. Throw to third. Just late. It's a stolen base for Moon, but a strikeout. One out, and that'll bring up Sox 0 for 2. Man and Moon, that is his third stolen base of the year. He is 3. Sox with the RBI chance here. First pitch slider away. Strike called, 0-1. Change it middle in. Chop the second, that'll get the job done. Hurls the first in time, but it's an RBI for Sox. It's 7-6. Next up, Munstar. Pitcher going to get her first at bat of the season. Fastball at the knees. Strike called. 0-1. Receiver up and in. High. 1-1. Slider down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Receiver up and away. Line to short. Fielder leaps to his left. Makes the catch to end the inning. Cuevas comes on and gets his outs, but 2 runs score off of Mondo. It's 7-6 to the 6th. Cuevas, Butcher, and Swiner do up. Cuevas is going to have to bat here as I need him to eat at least another inning, so he will get his first career at bat. Fastball skied right field. Not a bad swing. Too bad it's going to be an out. 1 down. Next up is Butcher. She's 1 for 3 today with a single. Flown out and grounded out as well. Curveball's outside. 1-0. Fastball way outside. 2-0. Fastball at the letters. 2-1. Fastball down and in, swung late, 2-2. Fastball way, line to second, right at Butch Buffler, 2 down. Next up, Swiner, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Currently locked in as he singled last time up. Fastball away for a strike, going 1. Fastball low and away, down, 1-1. Fastball away, 1 hopper to short. Easy play for Jackson. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Munstar. Bottom 6, we're still down 1. Yamamoto, Buffler, and Jackson do up top of the lineup for the 4th time today. Hey, one boy, how's it going? Yamamoto up to lead off. Third baseman still tense, 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch fastball inside, misses from Cuevas, ball 1. Slider middle away, sky ball to right center field. Mahoney over for it on the warning track. Now in. Right fielder puts it away, 1 out. Buffler up next. He's 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Change up low, ball 1. Seamer down and away, fouled off, 1-1. Slider up and away, line to first, over the leaping Butcher, into the corner it goes. 4th hit today for Huffley Buffler. It's going to be his 4th single. Buffler getting it done at the top of the Jacks lineup today. That'll bring up Jackson. 1 for 2 today. He singled and walked. He's also struck out swinging. First pitch changeup is low for Cuevas. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Chop to first. Butcher there. Fires the second 1. Fielder back to Butcher. Double play. Just like that, ending over to the 7th. Hard lineup coming up for the Buzzards. Looking to do it again. Warrimore, Doherty, and Oliver. Warrimore leading off. He's 0 for 3 today. He has flown out 3 times. Yeah, got a little bit of a late start, but been chugging along pretty good. Outside of the first inning, it's been pretty moving quickly. I mean, we scored 5 in the first. They scored 5 in the third. We got 1 in the 5th, and they got 2 in the 5th. So it's been pretty fast-paced so far. Strike in there at the letters from Munstar, 0-1. Curveball misses inside, 1-1. Down the middle heater, line to center. That's a base hit. Good swing from Spool. That's his first hit today. He's 1 for 4. Next up, Doherty. She's homered twice today. First multi-homer day for her in her career. Now the team leader in homers and RBIs. 2 for 3 day for her. 3-run shot and a solo shot last time up. Fastball up and in, 0-1. Fastball down and in is chopped to short. That'll be the double play. Jackson to Buffler. On to Manley, and there it goes. Taylor made. That'll bring up Oliver 0 for 2 with a walk. Oliver reached on a two-base error last time up when his fly ball to the warning track in left field was dropped by Slash Trips. That fastball's high, ball one. Fastball down the middle. Oliver crushes it to left center field. He hits it pretty well, but it's going to die at the warning track as that's almost the deepest part of the park. Moon able to make the catch easily, and we leave nothing. To the bottom of the seventh, we're still down one. Manley, Trips, and Moon do up. Manley 1 for 2 today. He walked in a run earlier in the game, singled earlier in the game as well. Last time up, he flew out. Four-seamer down and in is inside, ball one. Cuevas now locked in on the mound. Slider down and away for a strike, 1-1. Change of up and in is inside, 2-1. Four-seamer down and in. And Cuevas just got hit in the face. Fielder gets it over to first, but it's late. Well, there goes that. Trips up next, 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Yep, got him in the face. Well, Cuevas has to come out now. 2+ innings of work for the rookie. So far, no runs given up. Only one hit, I believe. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate there. We're going to double switch here. We're going to take Oliver out. We're going to bring in Perez, so that way we don't have the pitcher bat next inning. So we will double switch here. We are going to go to Greenman. Are we going to go to Greenman? Yeah, we'll go to Greenman since it's a one-run game. Going to take Oliver off and bring Perez in. Greenman coming out of the bullpen for his fourth appearance this year. He's 1-0. He has a 0 ERA, 1.13 WHIP. Three games appeared in, no runs given up, 1 save, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 2 walks, and he has struck out 8, batting average against 200. First pitch, two-seamer down and away, is low, ball one. Four-seamer down and in, misses, 2-0. Greenman looking to calm it down here. Fastball grounded up the middle. Hurls dives, cuts it off. No play at second. Will go to first. 1 out. Good save by Hurls. And then I'll bring up Moon. 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles. He doubled in a run last time up, which so far is the winning hit. That was the game-tying hit. He is also the game-winning run right now. Specialist active for Greenman here. Slider fouled off. 0-1. Two-seamer middle in. Swung through it 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Strike 3 called on the check. First punch in for Greenman, 2 down. Lift up next. He had the big 3-run homer to tie the game back up in the 3rd inning. So far, that's his only impact so far. Two-seamer down and away. Strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. Line at the middle, past Hurls in the center. That's a base hit. Warmer comes up throwing, but I think that run's going to score, and it will, as Cuevas gives up that run, unfortunately. 4th RBI today for Lift. It's 8-6, and that'll bring up Sox 0 for 3. RBI ground out last time up in the 7th run of the game. So far, that is the winning hit, or winning run. Slider up and in is a strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Pop foul. That's out of reach of Perez into the dugout, 0-2. Slider away. Chop to third on the ground. Doherty charges, fires to first in time to end the inning. Hey, Happy Ant. Nice to see you come over and join the Twitch family. I'm very familiar. I read all your comments and always try to reply as quickly as I see them. Happy for the support. Thank you for coming over and joining Twitch as well. All right, to the 8th. We're down 2. Fielder leads off. Shortstop 2 for 3 today. Looking to get us back in the game here as he takes a curveball at the knees, 0-1. One star in her 3rd inning of work here is that foul ball. Curveball's outside, 1-1. One star, I think, is in line for the win right now. Strike in there, 1-2. Chased it below the knees, fouled off, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, fielder rips it foul. Staying alive, though. Curveball at the knees, line to first. Easy catch for Manley on the backhand, 1 down. Next up's Mahoney, 1 for 3, single and an RBI today. And that'll do it for Munstars. They're going to the closer with 5 outs left. Lapata going for the 5-out save. Okay, Chico. Okay, I got you. Interesting move, but I understand it. He is better than Winder and Jacobs, so I'll let it slide. Lapata 0 for 2, 0-2 on the year. Jesus, 4.50 ERA, 1.38 WHIP, 7 appearances, 4 saves, 4 earned runs given up, 8 hits surrendered, 8 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Batting average against for him is .290, second highest out of the bullpen. Oof, not good numbers there. Looking to go for the 5-out save here. Mahoney takes a cutter low, ball 1. Mahoney singled in a run back in the first inning. He is 1 for 3 on the day. Cutter low, 2-0. Slider middle in, that's popped up. Shallow center. Staying on the dirt it is. Jackson will make the catch, 2 outs. Just missed it. Earl's up next, he's 1 for 3. RBI single earlier in the game, that was back in the first inning as well. Power trade still active as that cutter finds the corner outside, 0-1. Swung through a late fastball at the knees, 0-2. Fastball up, line to center field, and Hurls gets his first hit of the game, or second hit of the game. He's 2 for 4. That 2-out hit extends the inning for Perez. Catcher came on as part of the double switch last inning. He's hitting .333 on the year with 3 RBIs. Let's see if Samuel can get it done, keep the inning going. Fastball low, ball 1. Good eye there. Fastball down the middle. Ooh, I gotta be quicker. 1-1. Fastball middle away. Fouled off out of the play into the seats. 1-2 the count. Fastball rip foul. Perez early. That Cada really messing with the timing here. Slider at the knees. He'll foul it off again. Fastball up. Line to Lapata, who protects the package and keeps it a 2-run game. Bottom 8, we're still down 2. Lapata to do up first, and he is tired. Let's see if they pinch hit for him. I'm intrigued to see if that's what's going to happen. Lapata batting 1 for 2 on the year. He is going to bat, okay. Specialist active for Greenman in his second inning of work. Fastball blown by him, 0-1. Slider down and away, 0-2. Two-seamer up. Swung through it, strike 3. Easy work for Greenman, second K of the day. 1 down, and that'll bring up Yamamoto, 1 for 4 with a single. First pitch fastball up and in, check swing strike, 0-1. Two-seamer at the knees, lined up the middle base hit. Good grounder there by Yamamoto, his second hit today, he's 2 for 5. And he's back to neutral. Finally. Buffler up next. Hitting the lights out today, 4 for 4, 4 singles. First pitch two-seamer down and away. Lined up the middle to second. Hurls dives under him into right center field. Unlucky timing there. Warmer gets it in. Runner holds it third. 5th hit for Buffler, his 5th single. Can't get him out today. Jackson up next, 1 for 3, single and a walk today. Big RBI chance for Juice to put it out of reach. First pitch four-seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Slider away, fouled off, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in. Good block by Perez in the dirt, 2-1. Definitely had a wild pitch written all over it. Slider middle plate. Ooh, Jackson missed that one, thank God. 2-2. Four-seamer up and away. Fastball. Just high. Full count. Composed activates. Two-seamer up and in. Chased it. Strike 3. Third punch up for Greenman. 2 down. All on Manley. 2 for 3. 2 singles. And he's walked in an RBI today. RBI man active again. Specialist active. Who's going to win the duel? Can Greenman clutch up again? First pitch slider away. Outside. Four-seamer inside. Swung through it. 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. High. 2-1. Good eye there. Four-seamer down and away. Fouled off. 2-2. Big spot. Tough out now. Active. Slider up and away. Outside. Full count. Buffler will take off. Composed active now as well. Seamer up and in. Popped up the short. Fielder back to the edge of the dirt. Makes the catch. Greenman clutched up. Good job, Arjun. To the 9th. We're still down 2. Butcher, Swiner, Worrymore, Daugherty, and then the pitcher slot due up. Let's get this rally. Butcher leads off. 1 for 4 with a single. Let's get it going, guys. We can do this. Jackson comes out, and Majiko, the utility man, in at short. That's his natural position, so good upgrade there. That's it. Honestly, I would have bought Glover in, had him play short, and then put Majiko in left since Trips has already made an error today. Hey, that's just me. But you're ready, here we go. Slider outside, ball 1. Cutter in there, 1-on-1, okay. Slider middle of the plate. Nice diving 1 hop to Buffler. Good reactions, 1 out. He can do no wrong today. Clutch up, here we go, lock in. Alright, Swiner, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Slider inside, ball 1. Cutter up and away, line to short, Majiko, newly inserted to make the catch on the leap, 2 down. Worrymore the last chance. Singled last time up, so he's got that going for him. He is, however, only 1 for 4. Lapata 1 out away from the 5 out save. That fastball's just inside, missing the low corner. Cutter caught the high corner inside this time, 1-on-1. Slider away, bloop to left. That is going to get into Trips' glove as he does make the catch despite being rattled. That does lose the game as the Buzzards drop another one. We fall to 5-7, and we're on a 2-game losing streak again. I'm fairly confident in saying that unless we win out, this year's a write-off. Good offensive day. We started well, and Mondo just fell apart. Which I can't really blame it all on Mondo. They ran his pitch count up. I probably should have taken him out after the 4th inning, but our bullpen is just so gassed this year. I didn't have a choice. Tried to force him through 5. It just didn't work, so this ain't on our guys today. This one's on me. Tough loss, tough loss. Then the offense just died after the 1st inning, true, but it is what it is. Batting lines, hitless today for us were Oliver and Cuevas, Perez, and Mondo. Nothing much else. Miriam Doherty, first career multi-home run game for her. She's now the team leader in home runs with 6 and the team leader in RBIs with 12, so congrats to her. She had a 4 RBI day. Definitely should be player of the game in the talks for that anyway. No other home runs today. We did have RBIs by Mahoney and Hurls on singles, though, in the 1st inning, so good for them. A couple of role players getting it done. On the other side for the Jacks, hitless today, Seymour Sox and the pitcher slots, Ozone, Munstar, and Lapata. Everyone else at least got 1 hit, except Majiko, who did not bat. A 5-hit day for Huffley Buffler. Can't ignore it. Dude could do no wrong today. Manley, RBI on a walk with the bases loaded. Trips, an RBI single. Moon, an RBI double. Tough Lift had a 3-run homer and an RBI single. And then Seymour Sox, the RBI groundout. That was the deciding run right there. Pitching lines, Mondo, 4+ innings, 10 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, a homer. He was also pitching hurt still, so falls to 0-2, got roughed up. Cuevas, 2 innings plus, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, and a line drive to the face. He's probably done for at least the next 2 or 3 games. He might make an appearance at the end of the season, but for the time being, we're down to 3 relievers. Greenman, 2 innings, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts. He keeps his perfect ERA. Good for him. Definitely bouncing back well after his rookie year. Love to see it. On the other side, Ozone, 4+ innings, 9 hits, 6 earned runs, a walk, 2 homers given up. Munstar gets the win, 3 1/3 innings, 1 hit given up. She improves to 2-0. Lapata succeeds in getting the 5-out save, only giving up a hit. That's his 5th save of the year, and his ERA is now back under 4. Doherty, player of the game with the 2 homers, thank God. Following her is Liff with the 4 RBIs, and Man and Moon with his 2 for 4 day. Interesting that Buffler wasn't up there despite getting 5 hits. He was the spark plug. But hey, I guess they give the RBIs more weight. And the stolen base, apparently. Well, it is what it is. Tough loss out there. We're now 5-7. No games to sim. So we're the next scheduled game. We're playing the division leaders. The Crocs, they are tied with the Jacks now at 8-4. So if the Crocs win, they will retake the division lead. Going for the worst from worst to first. They're trying that. They could probably get it done, especially the way we're playing. But yeah, if we don't win this game, we are officially out of the division hunt. And if we also lose, we're out of the playoffs as well. With a negative run differential, if you hit 8 losses, you are more than likely not going to make the playoffs. So we don't win, the season's done. On the mound for us is going to be the ace Hokie, left-hander, no record, a 3.79 ERA and a 1.32 WHIP. And Maurice Brick will counter the ace of the Crocs. Left-handers 1-1, 2.12 ERA and a 1.18. A very solid year for Maurice. Can't ignore those numbers. Looking around the league here real quick. Ed Manning picked up by the Heaters. Young man replaces Bobby Bash over at third base as the Heaters. They've only got one win, so they've long given up on this season at this point. Stacey Staples is cut by the Nemesis, replaced by catcher Roman Rhodes. That is their new backup catcher. Billy Bronx is, of course, their starter. Butcher, +9 fielding role at first base. She's now up to an A-. Love to see it. Hurls, +3 arm there at second base. Not as big of an upgrade that we need. I would have preferred a contact upgrade, but I'll take what I can get. Alrighty, let's look at player development options. What do we got? Good one for Motto. That'll be here next time. Cuevas, this is only a 14%. Chance to get K-Man, though. Winkelson, only 19% chance to expire. This could be here next time as well. Again, doesn't really need the contact, so let's look at the other options. Base, ooh, good one for base. He needs that. Need to get that next time for sure. Fielder, doesn't really need this upgrade. Swiner, I mean, yeah, RBI man, it's pretty nice, but it's only 3%. So that makes this easy. We get the one for Cuevas, and we just save and see what we can get next time for these three. I think we can get all three of those next time, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's do this one for Cuevas, get the tune-up for the injury. Pour one out for the Rook. Does not get K-Man, damn. Oh well, we tried. Getting better, though. Alrighty, let's set the lineup call today here. It's the same lineup as this last game here. Okay, so that would be Butcher, Swiner, Lorrimore, Lockton Doherty with the 2 homers. Hey. Tiring Oliver, Fielder, Mahoney again, and Winkelson at shortstop. Utility man getting the start. I forgot he has utility. Well, he doesn't have utility. He's a utility player. He can play everywhere except catcher. Okay. Alright. I guess because it's against the lefty, so Hurls doesn't have his traits. That's why he's out. Alright. I'd much rather have Winkelson at second, though. We can do that, switch him with Fielder, because Fielder's got the better arm. So I want him at shortstop, and I also like to have less fielding errors at shortstop. So let's do that. Alright, that's the only change I'll make. I'll leave everything else to save. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Tough loss out there. We started hot. Offense was raring to go in the first inning, but just couldn't keep that momentum going throughout the game. Due to our pitching tiredness, forced Mondo in an inning he shouldn't have gone into, and, well, it all went downhill from there. We also lose Cuevas with an injury to the line drive to the face, so he's going to be out for some time as well. So now we're down to 3 people in the bullpen. Not looking so good for us. We're now 1 loss away from eliminating ourselves from the playoffs, so we have to start winning now. And if we don't, well, sayonara playoffs for the first time in this year. But if you made it this deep in the video, guys, obviously thank you so much. I love the support as always from everybody. Love seeing you guys in the chat. Love seeing you guys over on YouTube asking questions and commenting, liking and subscribing, all that. It's fantastic. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow me here on Twitch. The button is down below somewhere. Not quite familiar with the interface on Twitch just yet. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, this is the Nasty One, signing off.